Hello and welcome to the Shakti Spiral, New Moon and Sagittarius. I am Shakti and I welcome you if you are new to this gathering and this new experience. And for those of you who are seasoned and have been with me, thank you for spending your Friday night with me and gathering for what is our last new moon of the year. It has been an incredible journey this year. As we reflect from the beginning, I started these Shakti Spiral New Moon circles in, I believe it was April, when there was so many things that were trining and retrograding, and it was such an experience and a journey from the beginning. And I thank all of you for being with me, for witnessing the journey and being part of the Shakti Spiral and everything that has transpired. It has been a growing period for me, and I look forward to what this next year holds. So as we get started tonight, I want to just kind of introduce this to you if you're new here, what it is that we do. And for you who have been with me, I just love that we're all together and we're gathering tonight. So for those of you who are new and who are watching live and who will be watching later on, what these intentions for these new moon rituals are all about is really gathering while the energies of the dark moon are in place. It's a time of seeding. It's a time of really honing in on those intentions that you desire to create in your life, those things that you are ready for, even though they may be a little bit scary, even though they may be a little bit nerve-wracking, or you may be a little unsure. This is a really powerful time to really plant those seeds of intention and to align your energies to what the universe is offering. So for instance, right now, we are in the energy of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign, and the symbology of the Sagittarians is the arrow. And if you can see behind me, I have the beautiful goddess statue of Diana, and she is the archer. Her symbol is the arrow. And I really resonate with her energies and the energies of what it is that we're doing. And I think it's so fitting for it being our last new moon of the year, and how we are gathering together to really not only assess where we've been, but where we're going into this new year of 2016. We all have ideas of what we want our lives to look like and what we are ready to create and what we're ready to bring forth. And it is a time to really evaluate, take stock, and say, okay, there were some things that I had set out to do and they didn't maybe come to fruition this time, or maybe it wasn't the right season for it. And so it's a time to assess what has grown, what has been the harvest, and get ready to plant those crops for the new year. It's time to see those intentions, so that as you go into the new year, you have an idea of what you're going to do. It's kind of like taking all the energies, all the possibilities, and honing it in and bringing it into center, so and you have a focal point, a focus as to where and what direction you're going to go within your life. So as we gather, as we set these intentions together, it creates a very powerful shift in consciousness here on Mother Earth, on planet Gaia. We are all connected to what is called the human grid. You'll hear me referring to that in past videos or past gatherings that we've done. And what that is think of it like a net. Like, how we connect through the internet and via the web. Think of it like a net like that. Everybody is connected, plugged in some way. And what you do, how you think, what actions you take or don't partake in, all of that is kind of like you're sending out pulsating signals. Your energetic frequency is constantly sending messages, okay? And you're also receiving messages. So it's kind of like your outbox in your inbox, in your mail, your email, for example. So you're constantly receiving messages and you're constantly sending out messages. And you are influenced by the network, by the web of consciousness, as well as you influence the net of consciousness. So as we do more of these gatherings, as we become bigger and bigger, because there are people who participate from around the world, it becomes that much more solidified and powerful to really charge the energy, the network, the grid of human consciousness to a higher elevation of awakening, aligning to truth, to aligning to those things that are in the highest and best good of not just the individual, but the expansion and the planetary shift that is going on. And we have gone through so much where people have started to awaken. And I was speaking with a beloved client just this week, and we were talking about growing and how sometimes it feels like you get those growing pains, and it hurts. All you can do is kind of, I don't know if you remember when you were young, lying in bed or crying or just kind of like, ow, or rubbing your knees because your bones are stretching and they're growing. Well, we don't have to do that. We can shift that paradigm now. That we don't have to necessarily feel painful growing pains as we grow in consciousness and expansion. We can actually, what I like to call stretching, where you just stretch your body and it feels so good, and you stretch and you're expanding, and it just feels so right in your body, and you can't get enough of it. And that's what I liken to what we're going into. We're shifting out of the paradigm of the painful, the worn out paradigm of tough love, or you got to sweat to feel it, or it has to be hard, because it doesn't. We choose that reality, and we're choosing that kind of consciousness every time, every second of every day. We choose what we accept as truth and what we don't. So we can shift it. And the more that we gather, the more that we come together through these powerful energies that are, I call them like gateways. Everything has a gateway. Everything has an auspicious time to work certain energies in. This being, the new moons are about the new intention, seeding and planting what you would like to grow. So as the more we do this, the bigger it becomes, and the more expansive our planet starts to shift. Our sphere of influence, what we reach out and touch, so to speak, as I touch you, you touch me, it becomes much more expansive, and it really starts to take on a powerful shift. So welcome, welcome. It is, like I said, I'm excited. This is the last one of the year, and I really wanted to make it special. So before I go any further, though, welcoming in the new people, and if you're just coming and joining with me right now, welcome. For those who are watching live and those who will be watching later on, due to time constraints, I welcome you. And what I like to do to just kind of start things off is just kind of put our minds in a really good space. I do some saging. This is just a wonderful way to clear out any vibes, anything that may just kind of be stuck from the day. So I just kind of clear my space, and as I do that, I offer this energetically to you. So you just clear in, clearing anything that may be a block, a resistance. Maybe you've had interactions today that maybe didn't go as you would have liked. Or maybe you just have a lot of thoughts running through that head of yours that need to just kind of slow down. So take this next hour with me and just give to yourself. Give yourself permission to take this time to do what you need to do in alignment with your highest good. Just a little bit more. It's been one of those days for me too. So I'm definitely not exempt from any of this. I journey with you for sure. And as we've taken out, it is time to put back in. And so what I like to do is burn sweetgrass. And to me, this is a wonderful offering to all that has gone and all that will go after, all that will ever be. And sweetgrass is a sacred offering to the ancestors, to the spirits that walk the earth, that serve as guardians, act as the witness and the way showers for us. So I'll offer some of that to you. Energy Work 101. Energy 101 is whatever you take out, it needs to be filled with something. So we are now going to fill it with the most powerful intentions of love and unity. And all else that Spirit has to offer us for the highest good. My favorites. Okay. So I hope you brought your journals with you. I kind of put that in the descriptions from the last time. If not, that's okay. I intend that you'll remember and retain what it is that you need at this time for the ritual. What I would like to do, though, is take a moment to really think about things. We're going to do things a little bit different today. Before, like in the past when I've done ritual, it's been very much a guided meditation journey. And even though we're going to do something like that, it's going to look a little different. And I'm really excited about that because when I was shown what's going to happen, it was really powerful. So I thought, wow, all the work that we have been doing up to this point, it really is going to be another embarking, literally a breakthrough. So I love that. I love that. And that we have the symbology, we have the energies of the arrow, of the archer to really pave the way. It's going to be a really powerful experience. So if you haven't already, if you haven't set your intentions for this new moon going into 2016, think about that for a moment. Just take a moment to just really think about what it is that we'll do a little bit more deeper after I've called in the circle and we've connected in that way. But I just wanted you to kind of have that in your mind a little bit and kind of open to maybe something even different. You may have come with a certain idea of what you wanted this ritual to be about for you or what you're ready to seed, but maybe something else is going to show up. So be open to possibilities, be open to something new, another perspective, another addition to add to what you have said, or even something, even switching gears that may come forward. So be open to a different idea. I always do that because I've noticed that lately for me, I may have a certain objective or a certain goal in mind, but if it's not in true alignment with my highest path, it will shift and something else will be shown to me. It may be it may not be a not forever. It just may be a not right now. And I need to put my focus on something else. So I invite you to also expand in that understanding, and we'll see what comes up for us. So now that we're all here and we welcome everybody, just take a moment to just be present in this very space and time with me. Be present here and allow yourself to be divinely held. Okay? So I want you to take a deep breath. Inhale with me, calling all of your energy back to you. And as you exhale, releasing all of the day's stress, all that is not yours, back to its source. Inhaling again, calling all of your energy back to you. And as you exhale, releasing all that does not serve your highest good. And one last time, inhale deeply, expanding your belly, really making your chest rise. Hold it for a moment. Hold it, feeling that capacity that you hold within you. And as you exhale, really expel all of that old breath as we let go of everything that doesn't serve us. Now with your eyes closed, I want you to focus on your heart space. Focus on that beautiful center right here in your heart chakra, the point that sees truth, that knows truth. And imagine a beautiful spiral, any color that it is you choose, that circles out of you, spirals out of you, clockwise. It expands and it expands until it engulfs your entire body, this beautiful, loving heart space. And I want you to for a moment, think about everybody who is watching live and who will watch later on. Imagine that we are all sitting in a circle together, wherever we may be around the world. We are all united in one purpose, and that is to align to our highest path, align to our highest expression, and to align to the lives that we are worthy of living. So what we're going to do now is you're going to picture somebody on your left side, and you're going to extend that energy through your left side so it comes in through the right of the person to your left. It merges with their beautiful spiral energy, their heart chakra energy, illuminating radiant colors, and it leaves their left side. And so it continues clockwise around this big, beautiful circle of this beautiful blue-green planet, Mother Gaia. And as the energy comes around, you receive it now on your right side and see the luminous, beautiful, brilliant colors encircling yours, spiraling with yours, filling your whole being with this beautiful, radiant light of love, of expansion, of infinite possibility. And take a moment to breathe that in, feeling it and being it. The circle is cast. And open your eyes and just feel that connected space. I love doing that. I feel every time we do, everything just shifts for me. And from this space, we are ready now to call in the sacred directions. We call in the energies of the East, the guardians of the East, element of air, the mighty winged ones, infinite thought and possibility, ingenuity. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. And to the direction of the south, the element of fire, the sacred fire keepers and fire walkers, fire breathers, creative spark, passion. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. And to the direction of the west, element of water, sacred amniotic fluid, the water keepers, the record keepers. We call you now to come and be part of our circle. And to the direction of the north, element of earth, ancient ones, earth keepers, Pachamama. We call you now, come and be part of our circle. We call in the Divine One energy to surround us, to flow through us, anchor into us, and into this space. We call the All-Mother, powerful, beloved All-Mother, to bless us as we unite as your children in this circle. We call in our guardians and our protectors to watch over these proceedings. Spirit, we call you to touch us beyond that which is known into the unknown. May we create and align to our truest and highest path. And so it is. It is done, it is done, it is done. Welcome. So now I want you to take a moment. Now that the sacred circle is cast, take a moment and go within and really ask, what is it that needs to come forward in my life now? What is it that I am ready to create? Or what is it that I'm ready to open up to the idea of? And let that be in your space, aligned with your highest truth. Okay, and before we go on our journey tonight, I want to explain something really exciting to you. So I really have been going through my own journey this past this past year, and who hasn't? And I asked what it is that for the final gift of the year, I love to do giveaways just as a thank you, first of all, to being with me and to holding the space that we all hold for each other, and to journeying with me, and to supporting the Shakti spiral and the work that is being done here as in service to the world and to each one of us. I asked what would be the most appropriate gift to give. And I thought about different things that I could do that would be very in alignment with the work that we're doing today, because each of the giveaways I intend will be in alignment with the work that is being done for the season. And it's really funny because nothing came to mind in the sense of something tangible, like last month it was a planner, and I've given away, we've offered crystals and just different things, different types of tangible giveaways. Well, it turns out that something very powerful has been revealed to me, and that is that one of you tonight that is watching live will receive a free session with me. And that is a gift from the All-Mother. There is one of you watching tonight, maybe there are more than one of you, but definitely one of you that is watching tonight that is ready to receive some of the work that I do, and that will be of no charge. So it will be a spiritual response session. So that's an SRT session. You have your choice between that or an hour session, which is a coaching spiritual assessment where we talk and we go through some guidance. And if clearing needs to come up, we do that. So it's a little bit different than SRT because I look at your energetic structure and a lot of different things that take place. So that is the giveaway for tonight. And I am very excited for whoever is going to receive it, because I know that it is the All-Mother who is ready to work with you. So that will be announced at the end of the session, or the next session. Feels like that kind of, the energies are so powerful right now. The end of the gathering, and we'll go about it through the drawing that way, the way we always do. And I always feel that those who are drawn and those who names are drawn at the end of the night, it isn't just by chance. It absolutely is designed that way. So not through me, but the divine does that. The divine has a hand in that. So okay, so I want to take that moment to write down your intentions if you've done that. And now we're going to do something. It's going to be different even for me, but it's something that needs to be done. So needs to be done. And I'm excited. I really feel like there has been a lot of illusion going on in the world right now. There's a lot of things. I try not to pay too much attention to the media, simply because you never know what story has been embellished or what has been omitted, or even there's stuff that happened in the world that you don't even hear about, that doesn't even get reported, things that are of noteworthy observance. And I feel like the world is that way right now, that you really have to use the intuitive side of you to feel out whether that is a fraudulent energy or an energy that is authentic. Our eyes are becoming very, very deceiving. We become very attached to what we can see, and sometimes we discount what we feel. And if we pay attention, you always get some type of a nudge that lets you know something's not right before your eyes go into that logical space. We always get told when something isn't not really in alignment with our highest path, or there's a little bit of resistance. Now, it doesn't always mean that every time we feel or come up with that it's wrong. It simply could mean sometimes we have resistance to some work or something of that nature. But when we have a warning, when we have something that says, hey, you need to look a little bit deeper into the situation, more times than not, we need to look a little bit deeper. So don't discount that. And lately I have been feeling that. I have been feeling like we are getting into that more and more of those times where we're going to be feeling a lot of that. We're going to be seeing things being given to us. And I mean by given to us, it could be on a personal level or it can be on a global level. And we're really going to have to use that discerning energy to recognize fraudulent or authentic. And the thing is, trust that it isn't something like you have to work hard at it. It's intuitive. It's part of you, just like breathing is part of you. And so when you accept it more, use it more, it becomes much more stronger. So pay attention to what you're getting. Take a note of what it is that you're being guided to do. Don't discount it. If you have to keep a notebook, notepads by you, I have these like all over the place. These are the bigger Post-its. I do that because I've noticed that the more I pay attention, the more is being given to me. Nothing should be discounted, especially with what we're going into, because we are going into the number 9, and 9 is about the powerful ascension, about the endings of things and going into the newness. 9 isn't about new, it's about really the mastery. So we are going into that number. So that holds the vibration. So we're finishing up. So the 2016 is actually a 1. Let's say it's 6. Yeah, I think 6. I have to do my math really quickly. No, it is. It's a 9. I'm thinking already a 1. Okay, but it's going into that energy. So what we need to think and what we need to focus on is harnessing our attentions and our intentions on what serves the greater purpose, individually and collectively. So tonight we're going to look at illusion, though. We're going to look at illusion a little bit. And being that it is the dark moon, it's a wonderful time to do this. It's a wonderful time to come face to face with the things that have been fraudulent in our lives, that have been claiming authenticity, but that are false. So you ready? Know that as we go on this journey that you are divinely protected and you're divinely held. So take a moment. Let's get connected and centered again. I want you to close your eyes and just take a breath. Centering, releasing any of the information that I gave you that just feels a little sticky to you. Just allowing yourself to be present right now, listening to my voice, allowing me to be your guide in this very moment. And in this space, I want you to picture a beautiful shelf, a shelf where you can put any concern or worry or care just for this space. But knowing that if you decide to leave anything on this shelf, it is taken care of by your guides, by your spiritual team. So go ahead now, and if there's anything that you're worrying about, anything that is of concern to you, that it's just kind of taking your attention away, or may take your attention away, put it on this shelf. Any stress. We are in the season. We are in the season of where there's a lot of energies floating about, some good and some maybe not in alignment with us. So let's just put those on the shelf. And just allowing ourselves to be fully present and in this space. Now I want you to think about what you're ready to create in your life. What has been calling you? And as you breathe, I want you to picture a spiral staircase. It ascends upward. And with me by your side, let's ascend the staircase together. As we climb, feeling at ease, feeling protected. Climbing, noticing the smoothness of the rail that you're holding on to. Noticing the design of the stairs. Climbing, feeling at ease, feeling safe. And at this landing, You see this big, beautiful door. Don't open it just yet. Just take a look at it. This is a portal through your third eye where we see clearly. Notice the color of the door. Notice its handle if it has one. Notice how you feel standing at this door. Allow this door now to open and step in. Through this door, it is night. You find yourself in a place very familiar to you. And you find also that your guardians are here waiting. With me alongside you, we are greeted by your guardians, your protectors that you may know about and some that you may not even know about. Take a moment now to acknowledge them. Notice who they are. Notice how they make you feel. And they part. We're all sitting around you, but in front of you is a lighted path lit by what look like luminary candles. Fire. What does the path look like? Notice how you feel, and let's just take a walk down this path. We are all with you, and you are not alone. And as you feel the warmth from this pathway, from these candles, from this fire, up ahead, you see a beautiful pillar. It seems to be emanating from within. Beautiful light. We stop at this pillar, and I stand here with you. And you notice that what appears seems to be a bow and arrow. Notice how it's fashioned. What is it made out of? What does the bow look like? Pick it up. Notice that it is designed specifically for you. It fits into your hand perfectly. And the arrow, notice what it looks like. And go ahead and pick it up with your other hand. Now from this point, I will stay here and wait for you at the pillar. You notice that there is more of the path ahead of you. And you and your guardians continue on this path, holding the bow and arrow in your hand. Walk down this path. And you notice at the edge of this path where the light seems to stop. It feels a little cloudy. It feels a little murky. With your guardians with you, you know you are protected. But there's something up ahead that doesn't seem quite right. This is the illusion of the world. This is what keeps us from seeing and knowing our truth. Each one of us has been clouded with this illusion as part of being here on earth. It seems thick, and it seems like it goes on forever. However, you do not feel afraid. Even though your logical mind may feel you should be afraid, you are not afraid. You are protected. But you notice certain things start to peek out of this murky cloud, this substance. Things that you may have believed about yourself, stories or ideas or realities that you have been tricked into thinking is your authentic truth. Now I want you to close your eyes. And even though you know that this murky substance, this cloud in front of you, that seems to be this thick veil in front of you like a curtain, you know it's there. You can feel it. You can almost even hear it. But with your eyes closed now, bow and arrow in hand, you know this is illusion. You know this is false. You see through this, and you have powerful intention. And you are more powerful and more mighty than you ever thought you could ever be. And with your guardians at your side, they tell you to put the arrow into the bow. Feel all of the intentions that you have for your life, for those that you may love, for this world. Feel those intentions illuminating, attached to this powerful arrow. Open your eyes. Look at this veil of illusion. Pull back the bow. We call in the power of Diana. We will strike true. Pull back and release the arrow. And watch it plunge through this veil of illusion. And as it does, it cracks like fireworks of 1,000 fires. It dismantles this illusion. It dissipates. It crumbles to nothing, because that is what illusion does. Illusion crumbles to nothing. It is nothing. Your arrow flies straight and true. And this, my beloved, is who you are. Step through what now is the most beautiful gateway and portal to the infinite possibility of the All-Mother. The life that has been waiting for you is now yours to be claimed. The world that has been waiting for you is now yours to be claimed. What do you see? What do you witness? And what do you know to be your most authentic truth? Take a moment to feel it. Take a moment to know this. And you carry it with you into the future. From this present moment onward. Anything that may have kept you weighted, it now dissipates. All of it. And just a little up ahead is a beautiful energy of light. It takes on a form that is only symbolic to you. And there is a message for you, beloved. Receive that message now. And take a moment to thank this energy that is part of you, that is your truth. And as you turn to walk away, know that you are not leaving anything behind, but taking it with you. With your guardians by your side, with illusion now dissipated, destroyed, it is time to create the life that is waiting for you. And with all of that possibility, with all of that true understanding, you take this new energy with you. The lights on this path, the fire seems to be even brighter than it was when you started. Your bow and arrow, your powerful tools to be the path maker for you. In hand, you decide whether or not you want to put them back on the pillar or take them with you. The choice is yours. You can always return to the pillar and receive them whenever you want to, but they can become your tools now. And with me by your side, it's time to come back, to be onto that pathway. And at the door, thanking your beloved guardians for holding you safe and protecting you as a sacred work was done tonight. And knowing that they don't really ever leave you. They are always with you. You may not see them all, but they are there. Step through the door. It is time to spiral down the staircase. Descending now, feeling the smoothness of the railing. Feeling like you're walking a little bit taller, understanding a whole lot more, seeing clearly with your true eyes. Spiraling, spiraling. And now, when you're ready, open your eyes. And welcome back. Ooh, how was that for you? I want you to take note of everything that it is that you may have witnessed tonight. Understanding how illusion may speak to you, so you can easily identify it, recognize it, and discard it. You have the ability to really pierce through any illusion, because we, at any point in time, can recognize it. And energy doesn't lie, and the frequencies are very clear. Remember that. Energy is just energy. So you can recognize energy at any given time. Understanding that you are connected to everything. And you have the power within you to really, really take this to a whole other level of your life. The only choice that you have in the whole experience is how far you're willing to go. How far you're willing to trust in yourself and those who are with you. You may not see them, but they're there. Just like I may not be right next to you, but just by watching me, my energy is with you and I am there. We are connected, all of us, always. None of us goes through anything alone in this world. It's not designed that way. It's not meant to be that way. So remember, all you have to do is reach out and you are divinely held, and trust that what you're receiving is true. So, the last one of the year, so much more to come for the year ahead, and I wanted to let you know how much I've appreciated being on this journey with you, all that has transpired this year, everything has served a higher purpose. Nothing happens by accident. Nothing. The fact that you're watching this right now live or later on, exactly when you watch it is exactly when you're supposed to, and participate. Nothing just happens. Everything has, even what looks like chaos, has a design. Out of chaos comes creation. So trust in that. Trust in your ability to see through the life that you're ready to create, the things you're ready to do, the relationships, the education, the job, the transition, the healing, the understanding, the forgiveness. All of it is available. And it doesn't have to be hard. Remember, our expansion can be like stretching. A glorious stretch, and feeling so good when we do, feeling so refreshed. Now that we're done with this ritual and with the last of the new year, this year, I wanted to let you know about some things going on before we close our circle. And that is that the Shakti spiral will be going into a whole other phase of I intend to keep the new moon rituals going for this coming year, but I will also be offering private rituals. And One Ascension, which is, the Shakti Spiral is a subsidiary of One Ascension International, is going to be doing for lack of a better word, a mystery school. The Temple de Madre, which is the Temple of the Mother, is going to come forward in 2016. And there's a lot of exciting things that are going to be offered. And so stay tuned for that. If you are not connected to me through the different social medias of Facebook, and I'm on Instagram and on my website and in the newsletters, just make sure that you stay connected, because there's so much that is happening. And through one of those ways, you can see and not miss anything that may be coming forward. And so now it is time to bring this to a close, and just definitely be sure to take note of tonight. It's very auspicious. There's been a lot of things that have been happening and going on in the world and within each one of our lives. Everything is to be taken and to be observed, to take note of. Everything always tells us a little bit more about ourselves, and that truly is I believe, part of the path is to truly know who we are, what we're capable of, and to let go of the illusions of, let's say, anything contrary to our capacity to expand beyond even our own comprehension. You are loved magnificently. Okay. Whew. So now, just take a moment to center yourself into your appreciation. It almost gets emotional for me whenever I have to say goodbye. Beloved All-Mother, Sacred Divine One, ancestors, guardians, Great Spirit, we thank you for being here with us this evening, for protecting and watching over us. Thank you for helping us to be more authentic, to be willing to see through the unseen, and to be able to know what you truly have to show us. We thank you for being part of our circle. To the direction of the north, element of earth, Pachamama, earth keepers, thank you for protecting and being part of our circle. To the direction of the west, element of water, sacred record keepers and water holders, thank you. Thank you for being part of our circle. And to the direction of the south, sacred fires, fire breathers, fire walkers, thank you. Thank you for being part of our circle. To the direction of the east, element of air, mighty, powerful winged ones, thank you for being part of our circle. And now, focusing again on that beautiful, magnificent spiral that is housed and engulfed you sacredly and protectively. Allow the energy to leave the way it came out of your right side, going counterclockwise, unwinding, 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 all the way around, being connected to those watching live and those who will be watching afterward. There is no time. There is only now. Until you find your energy coming through again on your left side. Circling your energy in. That beautiful spiral back into your heart space for safekeeping, powerfully concentrated. The circle is now open. So, the giveaway, my beloved friends, beautiful people, the giveaway. So this is open to those internationally as well. I want you to know that. So if you've made it live here tonight or today, whatever time zone you're in, this applies to you too. I definitely do sessions I have beloved clients all over the world. So you are definitely invited to partake in this giveaway. So what we're going to do is 3 places again. I'm going to look on the Facebook event page. Please let me know. I love the comments about how you love the ritual, but if you want to be included in the drawing, because not to assume anybody wants to be included in the drawing, I would like for you to state, please include me in the drawing, okay? And it'll be 5 minutes. So about how long it'll take for you. It doesn't take a second. You can do it right here on the Google event page that this is broadcasted on live, the Hangout. You can say whatever you want to say, and please include me in the drawing. And on the Facebook page with the event pages, say something there that you would like to be included in the drawing. And the one other is the YouTube channel where the video streams to, so it becomes used for later on for people who didn't make it live. In the comments section of the video, go ahead and write in there that you would like to be included in the drawing. Any other places, like if you put on the Shakti Spiral page or anywhere else, or the One Ascension International page, that won't be included. It has to be just those 3 pages, because it makes it easier for me to make sure that everybody that needs to be in this giveaway is there. So those 3 places: the Facebook page, the Facebook event page is what I mean by that, this Google Hangout event page, or the YouTube video page. And to all of you, my love, my appreciation for the journey that we've been on and that we will continue into 2016. May you be blessed, you and those that you love. May you be filled with abundance, prosperity, and all of the many, many gifts that this season and beyond hold for you. May you remember the power that you hold within you. And may you always know how divinely loved you are. I'll see you next year. Mwah. And stay tuned for the video that will be announcing the winner. Mwah.